It's Last by Advanced English Language Academy. This is Yasin, your English language instructor. Today, we're going to talk about psychological disorders, but let me give you a disclaimer first that it's not our topic to talk about what is actually happening in your mind, in your brain, and we are not giving you the solution because they are doctors. It's the topic of psychology, but English is such a vast field that we can talk about anything. So today we're talking about psychological disorders, but we're not talking about their therapies or their treatments. So we're just talking about the dead words that you see on the internet, you see in books, you see anywhere. And if you understand their meanings, their deep meanings, so we're just there to help. Okay? We're just helping you understand each psychological disorder, and we're not getting deep details. So just keep watching. First of all, let's talk about anxiety. So anxiety is a worry or fear about something is excessive. Excessive means that it's too much. You are afraid of future. Okay, for example, tomorrow is your paper, so you are so much anxious today. Very anxious. It can be for the time being, because when the thing is over, so your anxiety is over. For example, you are so much worried about your exams. You think about the exams all the night. Tomorrow your paper is over, so your anxiety is also over. Okay, so anxiety is for the short term. Every person, its future worries, or I think 99.9 people must have that they have anxiety. Okay? 99.9% people have anxiety. It's normal. But when it becomes depression is a long period of sadness or loss of interest. When anxiety prolongs, you don't solve it. For example, today you are afraid of your exams. So if you didn't solve it, in the future you'll be afraid of everything. You'll be afraid of anything. You'll be afraid of death so much. You're thinking about death all the time. So depression is a long-term anxiety. Okay, so when you are so much anxious and you don't solve your anxiety, so then it becomes depression. And a depressed person may stop enjoying daily activities. You lose interest in your daily activities. Nothing can please you, nothing can satisfy you. The next one is OCD. It's a condition in which a person gets unwanted thoughts. Okay, so obsession is actually, let's talk about OCD. So OCD is a kind of psychological disorder in which a person is extra careful or extra cautious about something. For example, when you care a little bit, when you care your cleanliness, so right, you take care a little more, right. So when it becomes your problem, when you take extra care of it, so then it becomes OCD. So a person suffering from OCD may be washing his hands again and again. He may be coming in front of the mirror again and again. He may be checking the box again and again. So he's too much concerned regarding security. So he may be checking the lock, pulling the lock again and again, asking other people whether the door is locked or not. So this kind of person is suffering from OCD. One of our friends is also suffering from OCD and he's watching this video. Okay. Now, psychosis. Psychosis is a serious mental condition in which a person may lose touch with reality. So when someone is psychotic, so he doesn't understand what is happening. Okay? He just gets out of the real world. And because of the disclaimer, we said that we're not talking about the psychological aspect, so we're not giving you more examples. Just understand that a psychotic person, he just gets out of the reality, right? Obsession is just like anxiety. No problem. If you're obsessed with something, no problem. Just like females go to shopping malls, shopping centers, and they're so much obsessed with colors. This color matches this one. This color doesn't match this one. I already have this color of dress, I don't have this color of dress, and some people become obsessed with just like with English. They love English, they want to speak English everywhere, so it can be positive also. No problem, you can be obsessed with something. Like running, it's like I am very obsessed with running. Every day I go for running, and when I don't go for running, so I think I may get sick or I may get serious sickness. So obsession is very common, but when it prolongs, like anxiety, when it prolongs, so it becomes OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. So that's what we have here today. Thanks a lot. Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to Advanced English Language.